Exploring shipping container sizes and markings, a comprehensive guide. Undergoing a substantial transformation, the maritime and shipping sectors are experiencing notable changes. This includes a transition to digitization and the enforcement of stringent environmental protection laws. Simultaneously, there are observable shifts in shipping container dimensions, showcasing the industry's adaptability. Additionally, the integration of new technologies, amendments, and the continuous evolution of regulations contribute to the dynamic nature of this sector. One of the pivotal moments in the evolution of shipping and the maritime industry occurred with the introduction of the first cargo container, marking a revolutionary shift aimed at significantly reducing transportation costs for goods. Presently, a diverse array of shipping container dimensions is employed to accommodate various types of cargo. In the contemporary landscape, the global utilization of more than 17 million containers, each varying in dimensions and types, underscores the preeminence of container shipping as the most efficient mode of transportation. The International Organization for Standardization, ISO, plays a central role in establishing standardized shipping container dimensions. These containers undergo ISO certification, ensuring adherence to rigorous manufacturing and testing specifications stipulated by the International Organization for Standardization. This stringent process ensures that the freight is well suited for diverse transportation modes, including cargo ships, trucks, and rail transport. ISO shipping containers must seamlessly fit onto ships and securely lock into chassis and trailers. Their design facilitates efficient stacking on railcars, optimizing space and streamlining the transportation of goods for enhanced convenience. The weight of a container is classified into three categories: tare weight, gross weight, and payload. Today, we will delve into the crucial specifications of shipping containers, covering storage container dimensions and markings. These containers are typically constructed using either aluminum or steel, rendering them well suited for transporting dry and packaged cargo. When comparing dry aluminum containers to their steel counterparts, the former can accommodate a slightly larger payload, while the latter boasts a marginally larger internal cube. Here are the dimensions of standard shipping containers commonly utilized in the international shipping market. The dimensions of a standard 20-foot shipping container. The 20-feet shipping container, a widely adopted standard ISO unit, is utilized by vessels of varying sizes, catering to both large and small-scale shipping needs. The 20-foot shipping container can accommodate a maximum gross weight of 30,480 kilograms, 67,200 pounds for general-purpose containers, and up to 45,000 kilograms, 99,207 pounds for flat racks. A 20-foot reefer container boasts a payload capacity of 27,400 kilograms. Additional specialized container types encompass double-door and flat rack containers. The dimensions of a standard 40-foot shipping container. A 40-foot standard container provides twice the volume of a 20-foot container at a cost that is 15 to 25% higher than the latter. This makes the 40-foot container the most cost-effective choice for shipping goods by sea. A 40-foot shipping container has a maximum weight capacity of 30,480 kilograms, 67,200 pounds for general-purpose containers, up to 60,000 kilograms, 123,276 pounds for flat racks, and 35,000 kilograms, 77,161 pounds for reefer containers. The dimensions of a standard 45-foot shipping container. A 45-foot container offers a slightly larger cubic feet capacity than a 40-foot container, providing valuable additional space for the shipper. This advantage translates into efficient cargo transportation, potentially lower transport costs. The payload capacity of a 45-foot container closely aligns with that of a 40-foot container. These specifications serve as a general representation of commonly used containers. It's important to note that specific container dimensions and capacities for ISO containers may vary based on factors such as the manufacturer, the age of the container, and the container owner. Additionally, alternative shipping container dimensions are available in the market, primarily intended for road and rail transportation, including sizes such as 8 feet, 9 feet, 10 feet, 53 feet, and 60 feet. In addition to standard containers, there are high-cube shipping containers, typically taller than standard ones, which prove beneficial for transporting overweight cargo. Markings on a shipping container. The standard for the coding, identification, or container ID, and marking of containers is DIN EN ISO 6346, dated January 1996. Following are the different markings provided in an ISO container. Container number. The container marking is the primary identification marking on the door end of an ISO container. It consists of 7 numbers and 4 letters, which the ISO allots to identify every container to its owner. The number is unique for everyone and is registered for the records with the Bureau International des Containers, BIC, Paris. Suppose the container number ABCD 12345667. Here, the first 3 letters, i.e. ABC, denote code for the owner of the container. The fourth letter, D, provides the container category. The first 6 numbers, i.e. 123456, are the container serial numbers. The last number, i.e. 7, is the check digit used to validate if the owner or product group code and the registration number have been accurately transmitted. Owner's logo. The shipping line or container vendor's logo/name is provided on the end door. ISO code. The ISO container code is stenciled below the container identification number. It provides the details of the type of container, i.e. GP, for general purpose, DV, for a dry van, etc., and denotes the container size. For if the ISO code below the container identification number is 45G0, the first number, i.e. 4, denotes the code length, 40 feet, and the second number, i.e. 5, is the code for width. The last 2 alphanumeric characters show the type and subtype of the ISO container. Weights and payload. All the details of the container and cargo weight are also marked on the end door. The weight of the shipping container, the true weight of an empty container provided by the manufacturer after the manufacturing process. Payload, this is the maximum cargo weight an approved ISO container can carry. Gross weight, the total weight of container and cargo within the safe limit. Approved Classification Society label. Before a shipping company uses the container for cargo transfer, it is tested for seaworthiness and compliance with the ISO standards by an approved classification society. The class label is also provided on the end door of the container. Cube or volume. The container's cubic capacity or volume is marked on the end door. Warning and operational signs. The container may carry various warning labels and signs depending on the type of cargo it is moving. For example, a heightened container will contain the height or warning stripes on the top part of the container. Similarly, a container carrying hazardous cargo will have a warning sign about the type of hazard or cargo associated with it. Certifications. Different certificates which are occupied by the container need to be displayed using plates, such as CSC plate. The Container Safety Convention plate shows the ISO container has been inspected and tested by approved authorities. It also contains details of the owners and other technical specifications. ASEP stands for Approved Continuous Examination Program and is provided in the container. This is a safety program for shipping containers, wherein the container under it has to undergo an extensive inspection in a container depot every 30 months of its service. The container owner will renew the ACEP every 10 years. For a seagoing professional or anyone who wants to transport cargo through shipping containers, it is very important to understand different shipping container dimensions, nomenclature, signals, symbols, and signs displayed not only in various parts of the ship but in the cargo containers too.
And there you have it, a comprehensive guide to shipping container sizes and markings. I hope you found this journey through the world of shipping containers as enlightening as I did. If you have any questions or want to share your thoughts, drop a comment below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for more content on logistics, shipping, and much more.